blast off. He's like an old man. How should I welcome him? Like, yo, welcome everybody.
Whatever you want. What up, guys? I feel that use a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Hi.
This week we're doing a top 5. This week's topic is top 5 fears. So we're gonna list our top 5. We gotta write them down, and then we're gonna get started right now.
You already done? This was the idea, and look it.
Okay, hold on.
Whoa, side eye, you see that?
Number 5. All of our number 5s, right? Start with D, if you took the longest.
Number 5.
Sure.
Diving into lava.
Diving into
Driving.
Diving.
Oh, diving?
Like maybe going on a tourist thing and then you're like, oh, do you want to see the lava? And you're like, cool. And then all of a sudden the plane goes down and then we're crashing into a bunch
Yeah,
of
that's
lava.
kind of scary.
You know?
Show the camera. We're not gonna see it. Just show them. Right.
Oh,
you have to cover it and show.
Right, okay.
He didn't write anything down. He's going out the top of the dome.
No,
This thing was his idea, like this part. Okay, there
We
you go.
won't see that. We can't see that.
Boom, you can't see that. You know what it is? It's more of like it looks. I'm sure it looks incredible in person. I've never seen it in person.
What, lava?
Lava, like dude, like bright red flowing lava. It just looks insane. Like think about it. It's liquid, hot
Stone.
rocks. You know, it's insanity. It's what we stand on.
That's pretty insane. It's scary, but it's pretty sick the way you're explaining it.
So you wouldn't feel anything.
You wouldn't feel anything, but like, could you imagine becoming like, for a quick second, you look like a superhero, like a superpower.
Looks like you're.
Just for a quick second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number 5. Well, I'll show you guys because they can't see. Flying.
Like Superman.
Like
vibe?
Superman? What? Yeah.
Like flying
Oh,
airplanes.
yeah. I didn't even
Really?
think about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty realistic.
That actually only recently came about because I had traveled to New York with my wife, and I was scared. Ghost white.
Oh, I'll say it's 2020. You can't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Also-
Just scared ghost white. Not really going there, but coming back, I just wanted to go home. And so that actually just kind of like is a new fear, but it's there nonetheless, and it made my top 5.
Yeah.
So. Anything's 5.
Top 5?
Number 5.
So number 5, number 5th. Number 5th. Daryl's face.
What?
Yeah, it's
That
on
was a
there.
shotgun answer?
Shocking answer, your face. Sometimes I look at Daryl and it really irks me and scares me.
Well,
I think it's your eyes.
Alright, number 4 for me is becoming a drug addict.
Ooh.
That's scary, dude. It's scary.
That's
Think
deep.
about that. Think about all those people who like, let's give it a try. Not that I do drugs, but in the past I have. However, that's scary. I don't know, I just feel like you lose people quickly, you don't know who you are, you're just needed for the next fix.
Yeah, you almost feel like you're not really in control.
Which comes to shove, I don't know. What happens if I lose all my money in my life and I don't have family? You know what I mean?
Number 4. Number 4 on my list, home invasion. When I'm sleeping.
See what I'm saying?
During the night.
Say he comes up with these reasonable ones. I'm like long shot and not reasonable. These are so... Okay.
We all fear different things. Some people fear Daryl's face. Some people fear,
Why?
some people, breaking in the middle of the night into a house.
I wish someone was breaking my house in the middle of the night.
I have measures, so I mean, like,
So test him, is what he's saying.
please
Test
don't.
him.
Don't test me.
His address is... Alright, number 4. And this is reminding me from when Daryl said lava. Quicksand.
Wait, did you
That's
rewrite this?
legit. No, he didn't write that spot.
What?
Okay, just one.
I'm being dead serious. When you're in elementary school, they talk about quicksand like it's everywhere. Like, legit.
I don't know what elementary school.
I don't know, but like when I read books, I'm like, oh snap, dude, I just don't want to get caught up in quicksand. Like when I'm walking at the park.
You know, we just talked about this literally yesterday. I told you, man.
We all know that. I knew that.
I
They
mean,
teach you that, but
yeah.
it's like
Who teaches you that?
all the people.
Who?
at
Where are you
school.
going?
Where did you learn
You
about?
just
quicksand?
told it at school.
Exactly.
Quicksand for sure would have topped the list, and it still does top the list.
Good one.
Number 3.
Number 3, boiling to death.
Boiling to death.
Think about this, man. You ever boiled crab before?
I've boiled a lot of things before.
The first thing you do when you cook fresh seafood, for the most part, especially if they're shellfish, is you cook them where they're alive.
For the freshness, yeah.
For the freshness. Maybe not shrimp. I don't know about shrimp. But crabs, lobster. Dude, have you ever seen the movie Dante's Peak?
Oh yeah, but that has to do with the volcano.
Exactly. Well, I just think like the planet has insane stuff.
It does.
Their feet.
For the Yosemite, you'll probably fall.
Yeah. So look at Yellowstone.
That's the one I meant. Smoke this meth or get in the water.
Or better yet, why don't you smoke this meth while you're in the water? You won't feel it.
Dang, that would be crazy. Top 3 ways to diet, and they make you do all of them.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
That would be like me. What was mine? Flying while
What's yours?
you're flying while the airplane's getting invaded. I'm freaking
Okay, we can't make fun of that though because that literally happened.
That's like Air Force One.
No.
Hope they were in the plane. I was thinking like
Someone
like,
breaking in.
like,
Okay,
they
that's
knock on
stupid.
the window while you're flying. You're like, oh shit.
I guarantee those Russians would find a way.
Well, this could
Dude,
segue to my number 3, because my number 3 is tunnels. So what if an airplane was flying through a tunnel while getting invaded by like ninjas?
Whoa, ninjas!
No, but tunnels is definitely one of my favorites.
Imagine getting an earthquake in a tunnel.
That's exactly what whenever
Because we live in Cali, man.
whenever you do that, it's like man, like sometimes I've been through tunnels and I'm like, dude, what if the big one happened right now? I'm like, well,
It's rough.
I
guess I'll die,
You
Anthony.
know what sucks is when you go to LAX and you have to go through that tunnel just to get into LAX.
Yeah.
And then there's hella traffic and you're just stuck in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get anxious.
dude.
I'm just like super anxious.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Maybe you should smoke some meth.
You don't want to.
go ahead.
I feel like that would make it worse.
Probably we
I don't know. I've
Especially
never
got
had that.
addicted and then got homeless.
And then you had to live in the tunnel. So number 3,
Number 3.
and this was real today. Spiders.
Okay,
Oh.
that's more rational.
Interesting.
So when we walked out, Daryl came to the house today to go pick me up to go running. And he's like, dude, there's a spider right there. Dude, it was a baby tarantula. Legit. It looked like a baby tarantula. It was like this big, and it was hairy.
Nice and furry.
If I would have showed you a picture of it, you would have freaked out.
I mean, you showed me videos
Of the tarantula walking down the street, at my house. Yeah.
I don't know what the stats are for that, but I know a lot of people have like arachnophobia.
How about spiders like in just general? Like how about just like, you know, if you see a black widow, it's like, oh crap.
I don't mess with them.
I don't mess with black widows.
Samantha kills the spiders in our home.
Samantha.
Yeah.
I see that. She's a killer.
Yeah, spiders my number 3.
Cool. Alright, number 2. Going baby.
Like having to wear
Benjamin
diaper.
Button?
Like Benjamin Button, dude. Dude, have you seen the end of that movie? Spoiler alert.
It's been like
Spoiler
years.
alert.
I'm not gonna watch it, so go ahead.
Okay, basically, he starts as old. He comes out of the womb old,
Right.
and as he grows up, he's actually getting younger.
Like
But then-
mentally?
No, physically.
No, physically.
Yeah, like, he physically gets
Just
younger.
physically, like just mentally, physically getting younger.
So when is his prime?
His
like-
prime's probably
Was
when
it
he's
40?
40. Yeah.
Yes, 30s, 40s.
Hey, that'd be nice. You don't wish you were Benjamin Button right now?
No, because by the time he got to like 60s, like 70s, I think,
He was.
getting smaller and becoming a toddler. But
Oh,
then-
he legit got smaller?
Oh,
Yeah.
so he had like the mind.
So he came out like 6 feet?
Dude, I'm telling you, watch this
Yeah.
movie.
I don't know.
All I know is it leads into like this kind of dementia-esque thing, which I think dementia didn't make the list because
You didn't think about
shotgun answer. Dementia, scary as hell.
Dementia's
Yeah.
scary.
Keep your brain
Dementia's
tight
scary, yeah.
because that stuff.
Brain
Sudoku.
buster.
Sudoku.
Yeah.
Sudoku?
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
What's the other one that I get confused with?
Crossword puzzles?
The one, the sex position ones.
Kama Sutra?
Kama Sutra. I get those two mixed up all the time.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to do some numbers.
Let me do some of these Let me do some of these Kama Sutras here.
I got the wrong book like 10 times.
Number 2 on my list. Cramps while swimming. Listen,
I'm listening.
I hate cramps.
So your fear would, ultimate fear, you're in a plane, it goes down in the ocean, you're swimming and you cramp up. That just sounds horrible to you.
Oh, man.
And there's a tunnel at the bottom. Low key, sometimes get cramps just thinking about them or talking about them.
You need more water and you need more salt.
These bananas, dude.
Yeah. Salt, bananas. Yeah.
Number 2, Anthony.
I'll set this cramp up. Hey, don't drink
All
water.
right, this is legit, and I'm not trying to be far off just because of the news that came about yesterday. My number 2 is alien invasion. And I'm being dead
That's
serious.
legit. No, that's legit.
Because of the news that we got yesterday.
What's the
Oh,
news, man?
the
That's a different topic.
Give me a
The
breakdown.
news is
Yeah,
that
breakdown.
there has been vehicles or ships found on Earth that they can officially say are not made here on Earth. They're not of Earth.
Okay.
So they're literally unidentifiable.
Unidentified. Yes, they are not made here on Earth. Not Russia. Not China.
They've confirmed.
They've confirmed.
Well, what if that's like meteorites?
What if we're all just some sort of scientific project.
Like the Matrix?
That is kind of trippy. Maybe it's not so scary as much as it is like mind blowing. You know what I mean? Too much to fathom.
Yeah. It's like,
And then when you can't fathom something, it turns into fear, right? The
Yeah.
fear of the unknown is really what it is.
It really is, yeah.
Kind of like the unknown.
Do you?
Just a little bit.
What's your number one?
My number one is being tortured.
With lava.
No, just straight being tortured. You always hear about those people getting pulled out from like customs or something, or during the whole 9/11 situation where people were getting their rights taken away. Granted, scary times for sure. And I honestly, probably right now too, people are just getting pulled into vans, and they're definitely government officials, and who knows if we're seeing those people back.
That's a different. I get
It
that.
is.
I know what they're
that's
saying.
What I'm saying, like.
But how do you know they're getting tortured? What if they're just going to jail?
Okay, well, what about Guantanamo Bay? Period. You're telling me that they have an entire island dedicated to quote unquote bad people? We don't know how bad they are. We don't know what they're doing against our government.
Just being tortured or the thought of torture. I want to just clarify.
Being tortured.
Being
The
tortured,
thought of
yeah.
it like is also
sucks,
it
yeah.
sucks, but it's like if you were in it, like if I literally strapped you down right now and like saying you're gonna
Waterboarded me? Yeah.
dude, even worse. Like what if I just
Pull your
kept you
nails.
alive? I'd feed you on purpose. I'm gonna say one more thing about torture. They had this device. There's like a whole book about like how they used to torture people from like every single like age, like Middle Ages, yada yada yada. One of them is a metal
The
bowl.
bull? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. They heat it up.
That one is
You heard about that?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're in this metal bowl, you get trapped in there. The only way to breathe is through this pipe that shoots out. But
Makes you sound like
if
a
you
cow, right?
yeah, if you're breathing or yelling, it'll make it sound like a bull
Yeah.
like dying.
You know what's interesting about that device? The inventor of that device was killed by that device.
Really?
Yeah.
That's irony.
I went down the rabbit hole one day.
Anyways,
Danny, number one.
my number one, it might not sound as extreme as that, but my number one is spiders. That's my number one.
Oh wow.
I'm sure you guys, I don't know.
I didn't know that, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Just like, Sam killing the spiders for you. I mean,
Shannon has to get it.
Shannon has to kill the spiders for me. Like,
Nice.
yeah, there are times where like I've had to like literally just like chuck a sandal or something like that. Or, I mean.
Do you know where that derives from? Where do you get the fear from?
Oh yeah, 100%. Arachnophobia, the movie.
Yeah.
I used to like check underneath the toilets when I would go to the restroom until I was probably honestly like 16.
My number one kind of goes in with the last thing I was saying. Death. The fear of the unknown. I mean, as much as we try people not to think about it, or as much as it doesn't cause anxiety for people, it deep down it's the fear. It's just the fear of the unknown. But we're not going to be conscious and not keep like at that point, so we're not going to know.
So it's like
We don't know that. You're right. We don't know that, especially with everything that's going on. But this is beyond your control. It's like driving. I don't like letting other people drive because I like being in control, and it's something no one's going to control it. But the crazy thing about that, statistically, 100% of us will die. It's pretty crazy.
let us know what your fears are.
Please.
We won't comment back because I don't.
Can you really? I hope you guys can. And we'll see you next time.
Dude, that last one got me real sad, man.
My bad. Let's do some drugs.